Alright, now that the a Switch 2 hype cycle is in full swing, giving myself and millions of others something to take their minds off the current situation, thought I'd talk about another means I have of doing that I've been playing since I got yesterday. Let's talk about Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, which previously saw release on the Wii in 2010 and the 3DS in 2013, and why in any version it is still a swinging good time. So, let's begin. Following tradition of the original trilogy on Super Nintendo, the game has a simple but effective premise in which a new enemy faction known as the Tiki Tak Tribe, which are crossed between tikis and musical instruments, and it's absconded with Kong's Banana Horde, which forces DK as well as Diddy to get it back, as well as to save the animals who have been hypnotized by the tribe. Thankfully, it seems that the Khans also immune to those powers, as demonstrated by giving the leader of the tribe a beat down inside the hut in the very first part of the very first stage. Yep, it is indeed a game that appeals to me, much like how the original Donkey Country did and became one of the best-selling titles of 1994 and early 1995. Nice to know my tastes haven't changed that much in 30 years. Fittingly, much like the original trilogy on Super Nintendo, it is both fun and challenging, especially in the minecart and now the rocket stages, where seriously, it took me loads and loads of tries to clear the most recent one, where there are bats coming at you, and the last one is a big one, firing echolocation and waves at you, and they also explode. Oh, so yeah, what? You thought this game would be easy just because it was rated E for everyone? Oh, you. Oh, since. Yeah. And even with the new modern mode, which gives you an extra hit point and the more access to items at Cranky's shop, uh, I always have methods of stacking lives and banana coins for that purpose. It is still quite challenging in certain stages. It's very much like a trial and error method. I do emphasize the error. I appreciate the offer the super guide, but it's not really that helpful when you already know what you need to do. It's just challenging way of doing it, and hence the aforementioned bats and their exploding in echolocation shockwaves, and the rockets with very touchy controls and even with the extra hit points, any crash is basically like a Silver Surfer level instant death, no matter what you hit. I guess when you're going at those speeds, I would just deal with the new Juno variant of the reboot as it comes, personally. Heck, I wouldn't even mind if they brought back Lawrence Fishburne for Norman Rad, given how they seem open to casting in characters already been in the French and other roles, but getting ahead of myself. For the credits kerfuffle, well, it's not even the first time that's happened. And that would be another Retro Studios project, the Metroid Prime Remaster, and talk persists about them doing echoes and corruption as well, especially with 4 Beyond coming this year, which should definitely look like it should run well on the new system that's coming out too. I will say this: if you could just patch in the original old devs credits in the near future, yeah, that'd be great. All the same, it's also very much a delight in graphics and sound. I mean, I really like how they not only came with a lot of new music, but also remixed a lot of the songs that Robin Beal and Graham Norgate did in the original games, and just how ever colorful and lush everything looks. I mean, even like the lighting. And there's a stage where you're on the sunset beach and how it uses shadow and the way the light bounces off the water. It's incredible, man. I mean, yes, I do also intend to procure Tropical Freeze in the future as well. Like I said, probably I won't be able to get the next system right when it comes out, because look, I still love my OLED, and I can pour hours upon hours into a day just in Smash, Splatoon, or Animal Crossing, no problem. And given the circumstance, certainly won't be the only game we'll be talking about this month or this year. Count on that. With this, I believe I have a solid way to close up my 33rd birthday week, and I will get back to playing this. I'm about to take on the boss in World 4, and I'll see you all again soon. So, take care, everyone.